Oh boy, it's that time of day. And by that time of day, I mean like, what is it? 4? It's 4:35 p.m. and I just woke up. And it's 4:35 p.m. I've been trying to record a video every day to be released at, what was it? 3? Yeah, 3 p.m. every day. Exactly 3 p.m. That was supposed to be the time that everything is uploaded every day. And yesterday I failed because I woke up at like 3:27, so I had to race to get the video uploaded as fast as I possibly could. Um, and that wasn't fun. It wasn't fun to have to wake up and be like, okay, the absolute first thing I'm doing is going to be recording a video. But I usually do that anyways, just for fun. I just don't like being told to do it by a schedule, so it's okay. But the video turned out pretty good. I think the video turned out pretty good, and people seem to have liked it. Well, that's good. But I ended up uploading it at like 3:47, so I was 47 minutes off. And this would be totally okay if I just did the smart thing and kept stocking up the videos to be uploaded each day the way that I was before, where, like, at the beginning of the month I had like 5 videos scheduled and I just kept scheduling them and recording them. But lately, I've been so down and depressed that I've tried to like sit down and record something in order to get it up on the internet, and I just haven't wanted to. And so here I am at almost like 5 p.m., 2 hours past the mark at which I would normally upload. And I'm just sitting here thinking, like, I don't know. Am I running out of topics? Who knows? Because I have a few more stories that I want to tell. Because part of the entire point of this one video a day thing is just to tell all of the stories that I have not previously told. And there's quite a few of them. The problem is just remembering which ones and then remembering to tell them. Because usually when I upload a story-centric video on YouTube without this weird schedule stuff I'm doing now, it's because I randomly remembered it, or I was looking through a journal that I had and then I went, oh yeah, that was a thing that happened, and then I upload it to the internet. But I don't have the ability to just remember off the top of my head every single thing that's ever happened. I kind of have to have a bit of a push. And I did the one about moving to Oklahoma, and I tried to do a sequel. Yesterday, I tried to record a sequel about moving to Virginia, and I ended up fudging the entire thing up because I didn't know what details to start with, and I felt like there were some details that I should probably leave out. It's just for privacy's sake. But I'm really bad at doing that. Like, I'm really bad at compromising certain details and not being able to say them. It's really hard. Where, in my mind, I just want to spill absolutely everything out. And so that way, I don't have to worry about how something sounds because I just said everything that was the truth. Though there's certain things I have to omit for other people's privacy. And it makes me sit there and think, like, why can't I just tell this story later in the future when I'm at the liberty to? It's just bizarre. Um, and so I get little complications like that, where so much of what's in my videos is already towing the line of what I should be able to say. But I just do it anyway because I don't care. And it really is a problem that I'm trying to figure out how to reconcile. I think what I need to be doing is not directly titling my videos. Like, I've done this before, is is it's like camouflage. I've titled my videos under something else, and then I've made them really long with lots of clips in them. So if someone were trying to go through, and I said something like offensive, or something that, if I was just being weird in the video, if I was just being a weird guy in the video, then you would have to go through like 2 hours of footage in order to be able to see it. I think I may have to start using camouflage again in order to get certain points across, because it's not even like the things I'm saying are offensive. It's just that, like, the other day my mom sent me a message and she said, "Oh yeah, I was looking at your YouTube channel, but it didn't look like you were posting anything new." And I was like, "Didn't look like you were posting anything new. That is literally all I've been doing." So it was very confusing to me to hear that message, and I asked her, "Well, okay, why are you looking through my channel?" And she said it was because it was the only way she could hear and see me, which is absolutely not true. I saw her literally just the other day, but she's very clingy, and even though I'm basically an adult at this point, she still wants to see me literally every day, even though most people who still live with their kids don't get that luxury. Like, most people who live with their kids are always in their rooms and they don't interact with their parents. But she's very obsessive and stalker-esque about this. And so I gotta wonder, like, are there certain parts of the story I should leave out? I don't know. I don't know how she would react. I don't know how she would react to a lot of the videos on this channel. Like, the video where I talk about drinking, I could care less if she gets mad about that. I mean, she already knows. But I don't know. It was a total mistake having this channel ever being sent to a family member, because, like, when when my when my aunt was going to buy me that Elgato game capture however long ago, back when I was making video game videos, I had to link her my channel in order to get the equipment. The equipment that I never even fucking used. That was the biggest mistake I've ever made, is because she had the link, and so both of my parents have the link as well. And so I have to be extra careful about certain things. Most of the things I say are totally fine, and they don't even really look at the channel, so I get away with a lot of stuff. Oh, the way my dad looks at it is he just goes, "Oh, you're an adult. So the things that you're saying, well, you're an adult." And, like, the things where he really asks me about is it still making money? That's really all he cares about. So I can say pretty much whatever I want on here, and he doesn't really care. He just asks, "Oh, is it still making money?" Because I contribute to the household through my YouTube channel. That's how, I pay bills around here and for food and stuff. He really just cares if it's still making money. But my mom, on the other hand, she's very, very authoritarian, thought police kind of stuff. And that message she sent me the other day, it was making me wonder, like, okay, what do I do here? I don't know what to do about that. And she sent me this really insane text. I would show it to you if I could film my camera screen, but I'm using my phone as the camera, and that's where I got the text. But she sent me this really insane text about how bodyguards are going to follow me around for the next week. Is that she had the last time I visited her house the other day before she moved out to go live back in Tennessee, she had told me that she was like a duchess, is that she had married into Swedish royalty, which is already fucking insane. and she said that this like step family member she had was also part of the royalty, and that she used to be a model when she was young. And I was like, I took one look at that woman and I could tell she has never been a model in her life. Um, but she had told me all this stuff, and she like her eyes like they didn't look dilated, but they looked like something else. Her eyes had this intensity. Her face had this very serious, like excited, almost like a 5-year-old look on it. Um, and it was really spooky the way she was looking at me that day. And so I was just like, yeah, it's okay, whatever. I didn't really react to it. And then the next day, she was shouting at me in direct messages about how I don't want to go all the way to Tennessee to go visit her when our car is breaking down and my dad can't drive that far. And all this stuff about it. Like, I have things to do here. I don't I visited her literally just the other day, and she's screaming about all this stuff to me. So I just tell her, and she's telling me that I don't like to hear the truth and stuff, because she's saying, oh, you shouldn't get on disability because your disability is not bad enough for that. And I don't think she realizes just how bad the impairments get in like school education settings. I mean, this is definition of disability. If it's keeping you from doing normal tasks, then that would make it a disability. So I'm trying to explain this to her, and she just freaks out and starts screaming at me about how I don't accept the truth and I don't want to know the truth. And I just respond to her, oh, the truth, like those bodyguards you were telling me about. And then she said that asked me a question. Do you ever see the same 3 people every time you go walking? And I was like, no. And then she said, you will now. And I was like, whoa, this is like some real psychopath shit going on here. What is going on? And I just responded with lol. But it's like she sounds like she's going insane. She has all these delusions um, about these people who follow her around, this bodyguard stuff. And I mean, she's always been pretty delusional about certain things, but this is going where boldly where no man has gone before. I don't know what's going on with her. So I've felt the urge to omit more things from my videos lately, as to not get her triggered into some kind of psychotic break. But I don't know. I don't really know what would bother her, because I've said things that are totally unrelated to her or anyone else before, that were completely neutral, not rude, etc., that she has gone into a complete haze over, a violent, strange haze. So I really don't know what to do. I'm starting to care less and less each day, to be quite honest with you. But I want to try and keep this schedule going. I don't want to keep fucking up this schedule as I have been these last couple days. So hopefully I can get my shit together in that regard. I've just been really, really depressed.